Alright then, what's up? It's your boy 3 Star here, checking in with another video, and today we're gonna be doing another One Piece chapter review. And yeah, and this chapter it was pretty fire. We got to see into Odin's backstory, and we got to see some of the Roger pirates too. And yeah, and like I said, it was pretty much heat. And yeah, and let's get into it. Alright then, first thing first is the cover page, and the cover page we get the continuation of BJ's and his family. I forgot the name of the series, the little series, but yeah, and we get to see him and his family. They still on the harbor of Dressrosa right now, and then they got word from one of the dudes that Lola she just left Dressrosa, so now they surprised. And yeah, and I forgot what type of what department she was in the Big Mom Pirates. She was in some type of department, I forgot the name of it. But yeah, and like they surprised because she was just there. So yeah, and I don't know what this hints to, so I'm not gonna even lie like I do. But yeah, and then we cut over to like the actual chapter, and we get like a flashback of Odin's backstory. And yeah, and it's a few years before the great age of pirates, and that's pretty much like before, like I think it probably be like 5 years before Roger became Pirate King. Odin joined the crew. So yeah, and it'd be cool, like it's cool to see that and like actually get like a time thing of like when he joined. And yeah, and then we see like the Roger pirates, and yeah, and we see Roger, he interacted with Crocus, and we can tell that him and Crocus had like some type of relationship where like they was kind of like Sanji and Zoro, where they used to fight a lot, but they still have respect for each other and stuff. And yeah, and then we see Rayleigh when he was younger. He still had the scar in his eye, so I don't know, his eye, I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing about the scar, but yeah. And then we see Buggy and Shanks, and it kind of says that like even though Buggy and Shanks was cabin boys, they still was somewhat respected on the crew, because like out of all the fodder, we get to see them the most. Like every time we get like a Rogers crew like flashback or something, even though we haven't got many of them, but like we are like Buggy and like Shanks are always interacting with the people that's at the top of the crew. Like we never seen Roger or Buggy interact with Roger, but we seen him interact with Rayleigh, and now they interact with Odin too. So it kind of signals that even though Shanks and Buggy was like cabin boys, they were still somewhat respected on the crew. And yeah, and that's cool to see. And then after that, we just get to see Odin. He makes the promise that he's gonna open the borders up to the world, open one of those borders up to the world. And that's pretty much why he joined the Roger crew, because he knew Roger probably was gonna go for big things. And yeah, and then we just see them sail away. And then we cut back over to present time. 25 years have passed. And yeah, and then we can see like the little opening, and it's a 10 Act 3. And yeah, that's pretty cool that Odin did that. I don't know why, but I don't know who are these characters that playing the guitar, because they kind of bother me because they breaking the fourth wall. I don't know who are these people, but yeah. And then we cut over to the harbor where they having the fire festival, where they getting ready to the Shogun people are getting ready to leave the harbor to go to Onigashima. And yeah, and we get to see the Shogun. The Shogun, he's just living his best life. Like he don't got no worries in the world. It's like the rebellion never existed to him. And yeah, and that kind of had me puzzled. But yeah, and then we found out that the dude that killed the I forgot old girl name that the Shogun was in love with, he killed her. And yeah, and like he gotta stay back at the place and guard it. He gotta guard the capital. So while the Shogun and just going off and get drunk and have fun. And yeah, and I don't know if he gonna play like some type of part in being like somebody of the rebellion or what. But yeah, and then we can see like some we can see some pretty images of Wano and they harbors and stuff, and they can, fall is coming, and everybody just excited for the fire festival, and it's pretty cool to see them. And how Wano, like they full of energy on this one day, because they did state that this like the only day where they unbanned drinking, cause cause in Wano you cannot drink unless you get permission or you like some type of higher class. And yeah, and like usually the lower class cannot drink, and even though like they're grown women and grown men, but they can't. So, but now you can drink pretty much until until your heart's content, and I'm pretty sure you can eat too. So this is why like pretty much why everybody happy, even the lower class citizens are happy because they get to get free drinks and they probably get to get food too. So I'd be happy too if I could do that. And yeah, and then after that, we just get to see the like the narrator talking, and then the narrator says that the weather and Wano, like it rapidly changes over time. So I don't know what he means by that. Like it's like, cause you see Onigashima, it's raining real hard. So what if like everybody just at the festival just start raining and storming real bad? That's why like he's trying to like hint towards. But yeah, and then we cut over to Wano. I mean, why did I say Wano? I mean Tokage Harbor. And yeah, and then we see K-Mon and them. They just walk to the harbor. Like I said, remember back like 3 chapters ago when they finally had that walk of revenge of finally being able to like kind of like grant their wishes of their lord Odin. And yeah, and they finally get revenge on him because finally get revenge for him and his death and stuff because of Kaido. So yeah, and they was ready to go. And then they went to harbor. Obviously, there's no ships there, so they just looking puzzled because they don't know what's going on, because every ship is gone and it supposed to be like a fleet of ships right there waiting for them. And yeah, and we kind of get to see them, and they started to break down at this point because they were so ready for this moment to come, and they just so shocked by so shocked by like their allies are not here. And yeah, and then came on, he tried to use the Spundum snail, but it didn't work obviously because it's storming and stuff. And yeah, and then they kind of question the like everybody, because like everybody is kind of like pirates, and why did we even trust them anyway? And yeah, and they trying to like figure out like why like how did everybody disappear, like where is everybody? And yeah, then after that we just see them again, and then like they're trying to get in contact with Luffy Nam and stuff. And yeah, and then after that we see like I don't know, I'm laughing at their pain, but like it's kind of like funny to see them like this because they don't know what's going on. They just shocked, and they like, it's just funny to me. Just them seeing them get their hopes up so badly. I don't know why that's funny to me, but yeah. And then after that, came on them. He's just screaming to the snail because they trying to figure out what's going on, and they begging for help because they got to go up against 40,000 men. It ain't no way 9 people can go up against 40,000 men unless like I can create a group that can probably beat 40,000 men. Like if you got like Rayleigh, the like all 3 admirals, like just some crazy group, then they probably can defeat 40,000 men. But like just them themselves, like I think they can't really beat the I think they really can't just beat 40,000 men on their own, especially if Kaido and them gonna be there. So yeah, and I don't think they're gonna really be able to beat them. And yeah, and then like I said, we just see them, they starting to break down more, and they say that they was abandoned by the heavens itself. So why would they expect any different from men? And they mean that since like the skies are cloudy and stuff, so they kind of got abandoned by like the heavens. So why would they expect any different from pirates? That's what they are trying to say. And yeah, and then we could see We see I forgot the cat dog name. I mean I can't remember this dog name, man. I'm sorry, but like we get to see him. He picked up like a small little boat, and then I think they're finna get ready to roll to Onigashima. Like even if nobody ain't with them, they so determined to the point where they even go by themselves, cause they just they've been like suffering for so long to the point where they be like, okay, we just do on our own, and it'll be a suicide mission, but still like they're still trying to fight to the end. And you, Ashura and them, they're getting old, because you remember K-Mon and old boy with the art powers, like they got teleported to the future, so they didn't really age like Ashura and them did. And so what they trying to do is like they don't got time to wait, like cause like some people like why can't they just wait until what's the old little boy name, like they can't wait until Momosuke like they can't wait till he get a little bit older so he can actually be good at fighting. They can't, because they're on their deathbed, like they don't got that much time to live. Like most of them, like they probably in their 50s or late 50s and 60s, so they don't really got too much time to fight. And then a dog, he lost then he lose an arm, so like he's injured. Ashura now, we seen Ashura go up against Jack, so I think Ashura, he's still up there, but he's not as good as he used to be, And Raizo, he's still young because he got teleported. And then what's the girl, the trap thing, and yeah, like they got old too, so it's just like they just getting old, and they can't do it no more, so they just about to do this suicide mission and go to Onigashima by themselves and fight, cause they don't got time. Like they can't be like, okay, we gonna wait another year. They legit just don't have time, cause they're getting old at a fast rate. It's just like you asking Whitebeard to wait like 3-4 years before the Marine 4 war. Like Whitebeard would have been way too old. He probably would have died from sickness before the war even happened. So what they trying to do is hurry up and just try to do the battle. And yeah, and I'm sorry about that little tangent, but yeah. And then we just see the narrator, and he asks what happened that previous night before the date of the raid on Onigashima. And yeah, we just see the Shogun smiling, and I hate that smile too. It's just ugly. But yeah, we just see his smiling, his ugly mustache too. And yeah, and like that's pretty much it for this chapter. But I want to talk about what's that girl, the trap, what a dude, the dude I'm talking about, that's the trap. And yeah, and like that suit he was wearing, that suit right there is fire. I'm not gonna even lie. Like that, I don't know why Raizo Nam or Kmon them don't is not wearing that type of suit, because that suit is straight up clean right there. And yeah, and it's like a real samurai. Like that's what we imagine a samurai looking like. And yeah, and it was like, and this suit right here is really it is fire. And I like to see it animated in the anime. And yeah, hopefully anime don't ruin the Wano saga. And yeah, I'm not going to go on that tangent, but yeah, and that's pretty much it for this video. I am gonna end up posting next week, since One Piece went on break. I am gonna end up doing some type of video on Monday. I probably like next Monday. I probably end up doing like I'll probably just do a video about slavery in the One Piece world, because I've been waiting to do that video. I already got everything planned down in my head, but like I just haven't had time to record it, and I don't know when to post it. So I probably post it Monday, since I got a free Monday, because no One Piece chapter is coming out. And yeah, and I'm still gonna try to upload that Wednesday, and this week too. I'm gonna try to get out at least I'm gonna try to get out at least 3 videos, because I know I've been slacking a lot. I haven't done no anime review in like a month or two, so I'm gonna try to do that. And I've been watching this anime. I think it's a name Cabaneri or some crap like that. And I've been watching it, and it's pretty good. So I'll probably review that, or I'll probably review Demon Slayer. I probably most likely do Demon Slayer, because it's new, and it probably just give me a bunch of views too, because it's just new, and a bunch of people probably just want to see how people thought of the anime. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for this video. Thank God this video wasn't 20 minutes. I don't know how I even achieved that, because all my videos been over 20 minutes, but somehow I achieved to have this video below hopefully 15 minutes if I can hurry up and get this intro over with. But yeah, and you already know it's your boy 3 Short Style. Leave a like, leave a comment, comment about something about the chapter, or if you just want to talk to me, you already know. And it's your boy 3 Short Style, and I'm out.
To the tune, till I'm dead. Don't want room, I might go, but I don't want French. To the tune.